Again, remember, it's not actually about changing others. It's about changing yourself. And when you change yourself sufficiently, you will then find that you have shifted yourself to a parallel reality that is in harmony with your new belief. And in that parallel reality will only be the people who believe as you do, and in that reality there will be no war. Now, it may appear from a physical point of view that the reason that happened is because, well, maybe some people died off and they're not there anymore to make war. Or maybe somehow they just disappeared, you don't know what happened to them, but they're not around anymore. Or maybe a natural disaster comes along and wipes them all out, so they're not there anymore. Or maybe they just decide one day that they're good and tired of war and then they don't do it anymore. Many, many different ways can be created to make it appear as if they have changed, but what's actually happened is you have shifted yourself to a parallel reality.
And he's allowed me to go up to the mountain. And I've looked over and I've seen the promised land. I may not get there with you, but I want you to know tonight that we as a people will get to the promised land. So I'm happy tonight. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not fearing any man. Mine eyes have seen the glory of the coming of the Lord.
I speak solutions for ills and bless the less blessed. Train brains and speak knowledge in a positive direction and not fall prey to the system. 434 Saloon on a mic. The truth is one of the God. I'm so stepping over sticks, throwing threatening at the rich. Wealthy pulling strippers to the bone without a stitch. And seek a proof from cage in the walking attic. They be stepping on the stage. I rhyme flows and favors, various of the flavors, pumping hatred. Depicted by the brave, chosen of the bravest to embrace it. Craving suitable ways, so my flesh is sinking in the grave. I said sure, my vote clarity was left to blur. Disturbed disparities of low surges of my spoken words. And search to find core against the minds. Retracing bliss with signs of conscious land interact poetically in rhyme. Soul searching for a find who abide. Had me left with this, jotting rhymes and lines off of mine. Worth a million more to sign. Fed the base, born beast, pumping trunks with the treats. I was feeding to the streets.
It's a dream
I'm sifting through a fix, spoken minds breeding wisdom in spoken word, visions enhancing brother, mother, father, son, sibling issues, misusing righteous path religions, preyed upon a scapegoat missions, like the birth of freedom, whatever helped to stop the bleeding, both in reasons unreason for me to believe in. Left me second guessing suggestions for protection, and guard against oppression, for prevention. Seen as fiction through selective redemption. How could it be? Much misery was breeded from the land of the free. A dream to coincide with thoughts swirling in my mind of a world set aside from the lives living lies. To keep them blind had me in my prime time. Rain or shine, I climb the rain even if it wasn't signed. My time of prime came, monetary gains with the fame. Let me quick to change lanes, work against the grain. Salute on the mic, skill of flow, check the bull, go, what up, what up. Things to train brains and ways to pay for fall away from pain. What had me left with this could have been that. Caught in matters of fact, harsh realities we got on pride after turning backs for cash stacks. So on route I mix together, know the demands to last forever. With stronghold messages are like that of leather, even stronger than Kevlar. Never wondered about for blows, leave me felt but untold. A feel for makings of a legend in hands, manipulating for a full achieve status for the folding of a message. Go, focus troll, fuck that type shit is whack. Kick back as the Mac after laying tracks. Salute on the mic. Epitome Perennial. Can you feel right?
It would be an outrage and a tragedy for this country if John Lennon and Yoko Ono are deported. Their strong anti-drug stand and their clear, eloquent commitment to nonviolence and to participation in action for constructive social change are messages badly needed in America today, particularly for our youth.
They're after us because we talk about peace, you know. I mean, because we want peace, you know. We've said the same thing for 2 years, different way, one way or another, and we believe in it.
The only thing we promoted was peace and love. You're more responsible for the expression of love and peace in the arts than anyone practically in the 20th century.
And it's very ironic that the government approved our application as outstanding artists whose presence is beneficial to U.S. cultural interests and the public welfare. The federal judge has approved that, and the government has, but we had to fight for it. And it's the only time that he's ever had to go to court to force the government to consider an application like that, obtained by an injunction, meaning that as one way for us to come in is as outstanding artists, as scientists, as a special clause. Now, we put that in our case, and nobody looked at it. And it's the law that they have to look at the application. They didn't look at it, and our lawyer went down and said, you haven't looked at it. So he took them to court. And the judge and the federal judge said, they have to look at it, and they have to take this into consideration. Yes, they are outstanding artists and would be a benefit to this country. And it's the only time he's had to go in and fight for it.
I join thousands of other concerned Americans in asking you to take favorable action enabling John Lennon and Yoko Ono to remain in this country. Signed, Leonard Woodcock, President, United Auto Workers.
Right on, Leonard.
Of evidence, see at the surface, enabled with the flesh, mortal with the spirits knocking in the curves, taking over thoughts that discourage. Presentations of respect, you replacing debt. Forward and respect, placing to debt. Embedded horse bled by Moses fleeing over what was said. In my mind's out of doves there, souls fed up with the spilling over red. Those stage ready on a credit, depressives netted, holding that loose. Drop just to tighten up the noose. Such as known, taking as aggression. Repressives fulfill the moods of depression. Cause of the downfall, middle of the night pools. All caused by the horse shit pools. In between me and her, she and I myself can't answer why this through my questions of the unheard. Unheard, unheard, unheard.
It's just like we've all just woken up one morning and thought, is it a dream, is it a nightmare, what's been going on? And we're all just trying to make the next day a bit better. Anybody knows that the people have the power. All we have to do is awaken the power in the people. The people are unaware. It's like they're not educated to realize that they have power.
Thinking back on my times of rhymes, I can't explain God giving gifts, giving the lift. Seems the shit that leave me sick or poor, wish to never witness. Carry weight through the skills that I spit and seek to levitate. Mind states, curing kids through God's answers. Let the minds bind time, future signs for a fine. Breeding kinds of sublime, lift the standards. Storyline through a prime like bright. Riding up the spork, might amidst storms, and like a light warden. Short is the center, my stench poured, and those impure should alone. Keeping close to foes, prone gets to go to war. More do the score, storm, born, poor, souls burned to the core. Hidden shadows in the run with the thunder, the lyrics is on. Hidden shadows in the run with the thunder, the lyrical sonner.
Peace in your mind, peace on earth, peace at work, peace at home, peace in the world.
It's to try and get people orientated to think peace, like eat for peace, breathe for peace, and dance for peace, and make love for peace, you know. To just have the peace like a mantra going round and round in your head.
I kept on my grind, stayed on my rhymes, pulled room from a chair down into the self-millionaire. Fed in order, cool is nice, suggestions priceless. 9 to 5 till I'm 40's got me thinking twice less. School is good without a price, yes. Lack of education leading down paths of vice, not a question. Applying skills of God's giving blessings in written stress and poetic impressions with lyrics suggesting love over hate. I'm refreshing all matters to debate a mind state. We're gonna fade in which I place fate. Journey of revelations in time, kept in mind from the one high. Prophetic when I ride for better times. Mad skill with the swag on, touch better never been seen. Braided new deeds, king in 16. I kick it tighter than the jack with the touch loose and clutch better than these rappers.
No violence, no starving children, no violent minds, no violent households, no violence, no frustration, no fear. We think we have the right to have a say in the future, and we think the future is made in your mind. It says it, you know, war is over if you want it.
Darkness with light, spark darkness at night. Opportunities you pass keep you out of sight. I jump on and shine bright. Difficult, never sees it with a way to keep you guessing how my feast came easy. Lyrical delegation of mine, emancipating rhymes, paving way for a prime. Worst sign of signatures in my free time. Flexing for the test of life or to get out of trife. And made it manuscripts cap, please. Paid fees with met deals, set the left free. Street lights, sirens, roadblock. Cops, stopping reaching corner spots, sirens, giving shadows of light. Prison shining, finding it in sight. Paths made the straight, throwing upon his right. Up the straight paths for too many days where they put the rest. Be flip the heat to keep them seated firmly in the seat. I see the birth and shine of it in the sublime. A soul rhyme played is one of a kind. Global beast through the waves, high enough to keep his own out for days. Illuminating insights, lyrical enough to pay pathways. The preach miracles keeping you at bay to stay. Holla back for this well, you know the fucking deal. Salute on the mic. From beneath all the bustle, I sense the rush in the early hours of thoroughbred, bowing down to the heights from my sleep till I wake, till I reach to see the 6 deep, till I reach to feet to read peace. Or by these spoken of the priest. Flowers seek to reach heat and soaked, enabling growth and planting knowledge to reign supreme. No matter placement, last measure of the race, some word pleasures of the old faith. With the sense differences set between stellar and the second, changing lanes, taking on endeavors, reaching treasures thought of his only hope by the emerald. Unbreakable, escaping from the fog, dodging odds and play fools and giving to get, achieving just to forget. Ante up and stay aiming at high games to settle down my mind, in time, put force in buildings of a shrine. I see the birth and shine of in the sublime. A soul rhyme plays one of a kind. Noble beast through the waves, high enough to keep his own out for days. Illuminating insights, lyrical enough to pay paths. Ways to preach miracles, keeping you at bay to stay. Holler back for this way, you know the fucking deal. Rhyming sessions to and fro till it's through. Co-signing congressions, manifesting spirits, reflecting progression. Inspired by lessons of reverence, ever learning blueprints to makings of a legend. Left in reference to folks embracing hope, make known impressions, capture stands who will glow. Really hard to break those who claim to relate to thoughts. Shuffle my minds in a link with distinct spread of these through lessons. It's all by shrink. First visualizing base bumps, emphasizing cryptic storytell signs, revealing revelations, portraying tell of signs. For those the sides of truth against a lie, or just the rise of the depths of prison. Inner broken missions in sync, we're locked in a mission. So I sham deceptive, infected, inflicted regression. Critically written words arise by the AB. Know the skills of the pro that I flowed with. I'm fit to compliment the showbiz, best to cater, let them know. Disoppose it, put the practice, important host the classics. So we go, spoken as an omen. Soul is gold to be told, that was right up on sights of the known. Holla back, but it's well, you know the fucking deal. Salute on the mic, Epitome Perennial.
I'm here for other children. I'm here because I care. I'm here because children everywhere are suffering, and because 40,000 people die each day from hunger. I'm here because those people are mostly children. We have got to understand that the poor are all around us, and we're ignoring them.
Front to back, alley shooting track. Top to bottom, bless we got them. To the west, the breath of fresh. To the east, before a fresh bread feast, slaughter like halal. Meet up the job, put the fuck on rest. To read a proof shot like a bullet vest. More consistent jest that is best. Now they test less to the press. Leaders on a quest, water for protection. Tackle compression, blood splattered like a dressing. Check the 50 for the storm. Mishap, stats lies in the sky. Sort of that surprise. For lost innocents alive. Terrored by the bull swing is the course with the storm course cresting all flows.
We have got to understand that these deaths are preventable. We have got to understand that people in third world countries think and care and smile and cry just like us.
The welfare kept it on fair, votes the curse of CDC and reverse. No longer paid pants when the son's dead to be scared by the drug dead. Menaces choosing guilt over innocence, all borders in the face of fear. In and out of settlements, bottom up in tears. Street rules, school negligence, leaving those pregnant. Born for war, pulling the school blue left. Torn the more struggles in store for stable livings over steady hustles. Store for it, but by who cross stairs, but too important band. Just stand brand misery, poor poverty, unwished for. Dish more travesty in streets and parks, and danger walks and pork lives and rumors over slums. The hopes to rise above the rubble. Enlightened lives in the sky, spoken thoughts and blessings. Reflection upon loving God with no trust in corpse. Caught up in the life of the dark.
We've got to understand that they are us, we are them. My dream is to stop hunger by the year 2000. My dream is to give the poor a chance. My dream is to save the 40,000 people who die each day.
To live, learn, school for, never live to be a slave for. Rich or poor, no matter, I duck the ladder. Peace of war, my people will fuck by the ladder. With peace of mind, I'm escaping through revelations. Equating levitation, escalating up with fallen angels. Kept alive through who fell from the sky with open heart. Hopes, many broken hearts with hopes to go again. Seen as yet another trend. Scheme hoes lean over where the sun's beaming. Money hungry tummies for the pussies in the younger 20s. Caught the match of the chase, no pure taste. Held in the front of my face, quick to quit on the ways wishing displaced. The love for the chase of the fake love. The same ending just in time again to begin. Money lands on interested in friends. The green paper, the devil's flavor. Jealousies, perpetrating felonies, killing enemies, envious of celebrities. Suburban cities, germ murder capitals, fiends filling districts with heat. Competition for the capital, greedy greeting in the street, gas packed in jackets. Savage attacks, leaving bodies to rot in caskets. That's what it is. Minds of the new era, bringing war, bring the band, then the terror, same historic shit repeated, seeking for the gaze through the beating. On the world full, unlike the name of the game, who rock and roll like the same who learned to earn a game to win a war. Never fails, fame left safe. Forever to remain. Open pop doors, open shop scores. Sending rolls to those who witness downfall. Nothing's upon flow door just to show and give a show. Full OD in his own, alone in his own. The baseline, something aces all alone. From the whole mind, groove, body built to a forward road.
My dream can and will come true if we all look into the future and see the light that shines there.
Hello? Saloon on the mic, praxis, the caller. Kicking scripts, rooting habits, degrading potential status. Flowing about matters with love and manners, well above and beyond typical standards. Paving hope and eyes, open through ears with phrases, praise and cheers, but steering clear from being caught in fear. Crowds use, abuse, my powers refuse and keep near. Chosen threats, branded danger, devoured. Excavated, slander of a coward. With the true nature scenes wanna speak with care, but ain't slain, pushing for a life lived in to be fair. Better lie well or surprise. Compromise, vibing steady with the genders in the sky. Civil legislative rights, terminating prize rules, crown. Driving crowds down a straight path, take the drown. Speaking facts at our mouths, heard by ears. Let the feed go on public fears. Expression based on knowledge of self in the name of love. It's how I march. You dig that? So father in the war, mother treating injuries and scores to be taken care for. Gave me visions of a dream, harsh like realities. Gave me seen divisions on scene. Left to play a part, demons pushing me to leave a rich city. Still with thoughts of mine, hope for those in time to blow supreme. Through the music of the common groove, I'm achieving through the speaking of the foreseen. Earning fame, building cream through the pushing for a change in the land of the rich, where the living strange in the rain. Leaders and slain upon account of crowds detained. Marching righteously to pave the way for gains. I like the prize off with some results from private gains. Prize money made with the more shame. Quarters of a chain stolen for a sweater. A framed portrait commended, brave them ever better. Demon thought the same, frame to rise above the weather. Spoken visions of the one and only credited, yet unembedded. Left to spread, left there unfed, or regretted. Till the love is ready, once well, just to let it melt in the hearts of the ones with the love. Holla back, but as well, so you on the mic, Epitome Perennial. It's the political lies to keep us on the edge of seas to the skies that keep us from, to keep us feeling weak. The death of a mother with a young son. Another son dead, I was slain the first one. Another soul's full of love, leaving emotions on. Fading back on memories to reminisce the words spoken in the last week. Harder to swallow, even harder to breathe when up the souls brought the misery. Breathing travesty, embedded tragic thoughts of the tragedy. It couldn't be, it shouldn't be. Thought it should have been me. What was left to come? Break the heart the most. What had he ever done? Leave you feeling most gross. But it's the power and the strength of love that boosts the soul towards a righteous course. Through the struggles and the hardships you uplift. From what you feel before experience left you delirious. Through the choker conversations of the serious. Who would experience the same and take away your dearest. So I tell you once again that we all run. Saloon on the mic, holla back, but it's way you know the fucking deal. I never fail, cause I'm kicking scripts, spewing habits to greater potential status. Flow about matters with other manners, well above and beyond typical standards. Saloon on the mic.
on hating another person for the color of their skin, religion, or background. Hatred and intolerance have to be learned. Even in the grimmest times, I have seen glimmers of humanity which reassured me that man's goodness is a flame that can never be extinguished.
What kind of a peace do I mean, and what kind of a peace do we seek? Not a Pax Americana, enforced on the world by American weapons of war. Not the peace of the grave or the security of the slave. I am talking about genuine peace, the kind of peace that makes life on earth worth living, the kind that enables men and nations to grow and to hope and build a better life for their children. Not merely peace for Americans, but peace for all men and women. Not merely peace in our time, peace in all time.
Hemos declarado partidarios de los que luchan por la paz. Nos hemos declarado dentro del grupo de países no alineados, a pesar de ser marxistas-leninistas, porque los no alineados como nosotros luchan contra el imperialismo. Queremos paz.
And all we have to do now is wake up and work in unity and harmony, and the battle will be over.